It is well known that solid waste can severely affect the public health and environment, and therefore the degradation of the level of environmental qualities and life of the population if it was not to be managed properly.
The World Bank was responding to a Palestinian development plan priority that aims at improving and protecting the Palestinian environment in the West Bank and Gaza Strip. That's where both parties agreed to implement, at the first stage, an environment management project in Jenin, which would carry out an introduction of a first of its kind sanitary landfill to address municipal waste.
عملية التخلص من النفايات كانت تتم عن طريق نقل النفايات.
Waste disposal was carried out through the transfer of waste and garbage to unlicensed and scattered dumping sites throughout the region. Waste and garbage have been either incinerated or buried. This causes a serious damage to the environment and into the spread of harmful insects and rodents.
يسبب أضرار كبيرة للبيئة وانتشار للحشرات المضرة والقوارض.
Burning waste with diesel spreads feuds in the area, and fire used to cause a lot of losses to the owners of adjacent land with hundreds of thousands of dollars.
والحرائق أحيانا التي كانت تسبب خسارة كبيرة للأراضي المجاورة بمئات الألوف من الدولارات.
Weak infrastructure and lack of institutional capacity were the main targets of the bank, as it funded projects to design and construct landfills treatment systems and earthworks. Such projects also tackled aspects related to solid waste management, rehabilitation of uncontrolled dumps, and supply of equipment.
There was a great need to rehabilitate and improve and close the random dump sites which were spread throughout the 85 communities benefiting from this project.
Zahrat al-Finjan dumping site project consists of two parts. The first part is constructing the site, and the second part is rehabilitating all dumping sites in the area. In Jenin, there are 5 dumping sites which have been rehabilitated. Also, 84 dumping sites were contained. Incineration of garbage and waste doesn't take place in those sites any longer, and a special layer is spread under the waste to prevent infiltration of waste fluids to groundwater. Garbage and waste are covered on a daily basis as they are transferred to transitional dumping sites as well as Zahrat al-Finjan. This area was a dumping site for the city for more than 20 years. People were used to bring their garbage and dump it here. Of course, we couldn't build in this area for many years and used to seek help from the responsible authorities, but to no avail. Lately, however, we have reached a solution with the municipalities and the Council of Joint Services. They helped and they brought in their bulldozers and cleaned the area completely. The land became usable and even better than it was before.
While this project started as a landfill for Jenin alone, subsequently Tulkarem and Nablus both joined the project. And there's even a prospect of a 4th municipality joining the project. So from this point of view, it's been a very successful example of municipalities working together to solve what is really a very serious environmental problem in the northern West Bank.
Despite the political and the military conflict on the ground, Bank supervision team managed to maintain close and very supportive contact with the Palestinian Implementation Agency and the Jenin Joint Services Council. They also played a pivotal role in opening up and keeping the dialogue going with both the Israeli military and the civilian authorities, even at the height of the conflict.
After completion of a project, the World Bank writes a completion report. This was also true for the Solid Waste and Environmental Management project. The completion report benefits from the inputs of different stakeholders. So there was a stakeholder workshop for the Solid Waste and Environmental Management project, which had the participation of different stakeholders, including the municipalities that benefited from the project, including the various ministries of the Palestinian Authority, including NGOs, including the private sector, and other stakeholders. And the input received from these participants has fed into the completion report for the project. The completion report will benefit future design of solid waste environmental projects in West Bank and Gaza, but also in other countries that the World Bank operates in.
Zahrat Al-Finjan Cemetery landfill is located in the northern West Bank area in Jenin, and it's a human eye important project vital to our hearts, and we are proud of its presence in Palestine. Zahrat Al-Finjan Cemetery landfill was supposed to absorb the waste for 35 years, but after converting all the provinces to it, the capacity of the landfill is estimated for the period ranging between 13 to 15 years. The European Commission had financed the supply of all collection vehicles and transfer station relations setups. Zahrat Al-Finjan Cemetery landfill became a visiting stop, a place to educate the wider community and children on solid waste management values, triggering a change in the local culture towards solid waste management.